All right, I'm live now, babe. I'm live, babe.
Alright, so those cases were not the same, and the black of the law in those cases since the same thing that I cited yesterday to the court agreed with.
Okay, so Mr. Harmon, and I've reviewed half of the cases.
Yes.
So are any one of these cases more directly on point to what we have here, which is where the detective makes a statement to the defendant during a post-Miranda interview that they're facing life or a significant term of years, and therefore that should be excluded and not included as part of the witness? What would be the closest case to that?
Let me look at my outline here real quick. I believe there is one that's close, but pretty much all of these cases cite in different ways the standard for the court taking into consideration.
Right, and so the thing is, honestly, this should have been handled before trial. Because the only way for me to really know is if I watch the whole video. And I'm not going to, in the middle of trial, take time out and watch an over an hour long video of the defendant's interrogation. So I'm flying blind here, relatively speaking. So there's no way for me to know if, in fact, the statements that the detective made are, in fact, relevant to any potential impeachment or issue. And I just want to clarify to make sure for the record, Mr. McClymont, you're not claiming that these statements made by Detective Ramos go to the voluntariness of your client's statement, or are you?
Not that the statements are involuntary, but they invoke certain responses from Ms. Andrews. It's not that the response-
Okay, I just want to make sure we're not talking about voluntariness. We're simply discussing context, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and so then that's where the rule of completeness comes in.
So, Judge, if I can,
Yep.
first of all, yesterday my statements on the record were incorrect about the law. This law has been in flux for 2 decades now, and my reading of it last year, my memory of it was skewed, so I apologize for that. But basically, the rule of completeness is not absolute. The correct standard is whether, in the interest of fairness, the remaining portion should have been contemporaneously provided to the jury. I think the closest case in the group that I sent to the court is going to be the Dissett case, which is a 4th DCA case in 2007, in which the 4th DCA found there was no violation of the rule, where the trial court excluded irrelevant portions of his statement. The state's edited version of the tape did not create misleading impressions or take statements out of context. Additionally, it reads the state's edited version did not exclude exculpatory statements. In fact, part of what the state excluded was the defendant's admission that he had used robbery money to buy drugs, a collateral bad act. Similarly, in this case, Your Honor, the majority of what we're attempting to exclude are not the defendant's statements, but the detective's statements to her about.
It did they arguing chat that they're trying to don't put nothing in evidence when the detective was fussing with her. So that's what they doing right now. But I'm about to go down a little bit chat to see where they're going to try. There we go. Let's see, they ready?
Inspired by a true story.
My name's Sarah.
You can call me Bert.
A girl's ambition.
I can roll on my land.
And just while we're talking about it, assuming
The fact that several
That's all right. That's
witnesses
Alicia
began
Andrews.
communicating with each other.
This is the one that's with her
and
boyfriend that was talking
after
to you,
the court was
on this
influenced
trial.
by the defense.
Yes, sir.
So
Alicia
I
Andrews.
am requesting this court, or at least notifying this court that that's occurring, and requesting the witnesses be ordered again to stop communicating with each other and stop watching this televised broadcast.
Could you say which witnesses you're referring to?
Miss Enright, Miss Lyle, and Miss Gathright or Nevea,
We're not calling a big effort.
Okay, well, Ms. Enright and Ms. Lyle have been communicating with each other, have been communicating with the co-defendant, getting daily updates yesterday as to what's happening in this trial, and speaking about their meeting together via Zoom, whether that's the truth or not, with the defense attorneys this weekend at the same time. So I'm not sure if that's accurate, but of course, if they are going to be testifying, I would like now for them to be instructed again to not be watching the trial if it's being broadcast. I'd like to address it.
I just want to parse that out. I want to make sure that we're saying what's accurate. You're saying that somebody spoke to a co-defendant. Which co-defendant are you referring to?
Sean Gathright.
All right, so I have no control over whether they speak to Sean Gaffney. I can tell them not to do that, but I have no control over that. I did not know that was happening.
So they arguing about a court chat that somebody getting in touch with a co-defendant, tell a co-defendant what they doing, how the trial going, like what they saying in trial. So somebody contacted Sean Gathright and giving him the okay about what Alicia Andrews doing in the trial. That's supposed to be a no-no, because they all on trial for the same thing. So he should don't know what's going on, what she got going on, because they all plead not guilty, right? All right. Go, let's go. Listen.
You also said that there was a Zoom. You're talking about this coming weekend or the one before?
This past weekend, they indicated that they were meeting with you, your office, the defense, about their testimony for witness press together on Zoom.
What I'm asking is, who is the day? Who was meeting with us this weekend?
I presume the callers, or at least the person on the other end of the phone, so Mrs. Enright and Ms. Lyle, the co-defendant's mother, who were listed.
All right, so I don't recall meeting with them, but if I did, there is no problem with us preparing our witnesses for trial the same way the state prepares their witnesses for trial. The same way that the state talks to their witnesses outside, whether they're grouped together, whether they're separate.
Oh, so he's Sean Gathright lawyer. What Alicia Andrews? So he's telling Sean Gathright what Alicia Andrews doing in court and how the court ain't gonna teach it to do. On Zoom.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's improper for them to be prepped together on what their testimony is going to be, and it's improper that the defense invoked the rule of sequestration and that those witnesses have been watching the trial ever since. So as we stepped out to instruct our witnesses, I'm just asking that the same be done and that the state be permitted to cross on that issue, which is not outside of the scope of relevant material cross-examination.
Did you prep the witnesses together?
No. And another thing I would agree with is, of course, once the rule is invoked, they should not be, I guess, paying attention to the trial, watching the trial. But I have no control of that.
I know. I know you don't. I'm assuming you told them, right? The rule of sequestration has been invoked.
I know in particularly, I told Sean Gathwight's mother, Ms. Lott. We told her.
So I tell you what, before these witnesses testify, I will allow, out of the presence of the jury, state you can question them on exactly what their knowledge is, who they had conversations with, what the discussion was, and then that way you'll know. And then if you deem it necessary, you can use it in cross-examination.
Yes, sir.
I would like the same opportunity for Detective Ramos. I want to know if he's watching the portion of the trial before he took the stand.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Freeman, ask him. Are we ready to go otherwise?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, yes, and there's a, when Detective Ramos begins, I think we're getting into the testimony regarding the Uber
The
driver.
first question I'll ask is we were talking about the Uber driver is what his name is. We do not want that broadcast, and then I will just refer to him as the Uber driver.
Okay, very good, very good.
The last thing I think is you really got to be careful about phone numbers. So I'll tell you right now, there's been phone numbers that people have had changed.
Well, listen, here's the thing. There are material facts in this case regarding phone numbers and emails and physical addresses. And this is a public court, and these are material facts, and they're part of the record. And I'm not going to put the burden on the media to scrub out every single phone number and every single email for particularly material facts. Now, someone like the Uber driver who's got no connection to this case, whatever, I'm comfortable with his identity not being disclosed. So, if they are individuals with addresses and emails and phone numbers that are of material relevance to this case, I'm not gonna order that they be scrubbed.
So there are people making threats to individuals whose phone numbers have been shown. I'm not putting it on the media. I would just ask if the state knows that they're going to introduce or publish information on the screen that the media is watching, at least we somehow talk about that beforehand, and we can either put a sticky over the number or something. It's not like they're showing the number and they're connecting it to some piece of evidence. It's just on the screen.
Okay, well, you guys have to make specific objections and then let me know ahead of time. Okay, I'm not just gonna have a general blanket rule that the media can't broadcast what's happening in here. This is a public forum. Anybody in the public can come in here and watch this trial and see the evidence. So if there is specific confidential information that you don't want broadcast, you need to identify it and we need to discuss it. But specifically with regards to the name of the Uber driver, I am going to allow the state to refer to him as the Uber driver. There's really no reason that person's identity needs to be disclosed during the course of the trial. Okay?
Judge, if I could ask, Detective Ramos is our last witness, and assuming we finish him in the next 2 hours, what is the defendant's lineup of witnesses, so we know for preparation, since we've accommodated them throughout this trial and this?
We have a problem doing that. We did that the other day. But you're saying your direct is going to be 2 hours, or you're talking about?
We still have probably a couple of hours, yes.
So yeah, I mean, this afternoon, we have what that will be here at 1.
I'm sorry, Chad, but her lawyer gonna make her lose this case. He's shady. Virtually young in age.
Jacayla, I'm not sure. Robinson, for sure.
Young in age got a lawyer on payroll. Ain't no way her lawyer gonna be talking to Sean Gay right, telling him what Alicia Andrews doing in court, what they saying, what did the witness saying, how the trial going, who witnessed so far. Ain't no way the lawyer should be telling this girl co-defendant what she got going on in court. Ain't no way. And he want to get mad when they put him in Front Street. Don't get mad now. You
And,
ain't no way, Chet. Ain't no way.
Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we have Thomas Pullen.
I'm sorry,
Thomas Pullen, our cell phone expert.
Now, can I ask about Mr. Pullen? We were provided with cell phone tracking by him involving the defense phone. Deposition a couple of months ago, he told us that he's been asked to do the co-defendant's phones, and we've been asking for that all the way up to the day the trial started. Counsel's one response to Ms. Story was she was repeating herself and that it's not important to him, and if it gets excluded, it gets excluded. So I don't know at this point, are we using anything in addition to what we've been provided? If so, I'd like to have it for examination.
It's not one response. It was several emails back and forth, and Ms. Jordan and I were on Zoom together discussing this issue, or on the phone, one of the two. So that's a misrepresentation. In addition to that, there are maps that he said he would create for the other individuals, like timing maps, so they show the trajectory of where they were at certain particular points in time during the course of this conspiracy. He didn't create the maps, and so we're not using the maps. So whatever he's testifying to comes from the evidence, comes from the contractions.
I know, but if it's an expert opinion, specifically, is he going to testify to anything regarding the cell phones of the co-defendants?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to provide a map for that.
I'm not saying that. They're saying that they asked you about that and that you didn't respond.
I think, look, I just said that's not true. He will tell you that. He didn't say that.
He
not
fucking
responded.
know. He
That
cheat.
one time.
He's
That's not
shady.
I responded.
He is shady,
Sometimes
Jay.
back and forth. That conversation was just about whether I was going to produce these interactive maps. And I told him I don't have them.
Did
Just
you
not to do
depose
them.
him?
I did, Your Honor, and I asked him if he had developed any further
Look how
opinions, further
guilty.
work to let us know so we could take a deposition of him. And I reserve the right to continue the deposition.
And
So
were you
now-
ever notified after the deposition that their expert was now going to offer opinions as to the cell phone data of the co-defendants
No,
until today,
no,
the middle of trial?
yes.
Well-
There's a difference between offering an opinion.
Listen, we're not going to, listen, we got to get going. We'll cross that bridge at a later date. State, you need to file whatever appropriate motion you deem necessary regarding
Yes, Your
that.
Honor. Your Honor, one other thing before we bring the jury.
Yep.
If I understand counsel right, because they invoked the rule of sequestration, they have only advised one of their witnesses about the rule?
I don't know.
Is that correct, counsel?
That's correct.
Okay, so I would ask that they, as they're obligated to do when they invoke the rule, advise all of your witnesses, please, not to view what's
Unnecessary,
on court
the
TV.
way that counsel is speaking to defense, it's been happening since day one.
Okay,
It's
Ms.
very
White,
unnecessary,
I
Your
know, but
Honor.
here, Ms. White, this is the problem. You invoked the rule of sequestration.
I understand that.
Okay, I'm making a statement, I'm not looking for responses, okay? You invoked the rule of sequestration. That means all witnesses, it's incumbent upon the lawyers, as the professionals that they are, to tell all of their witnesses as well. You're not to be discussing the case, you're not to be watching it on court TV, and apparently that didn't happen, right? Didn't happen. Inexcusable.
Well, Your Honor,
Inexcusable.
if I may respond, we are professionals, just like every other attorney in this courtroom. The bigger point that I was making is that the way that Mr. Harmon has been speaking to this side of the table is unprofessional, it's disrespectful. He's done it in front of the jury as well, and there has not been any attempt by the court to intervene in that. So I want to make sure that it's on the record that it's inappropriate. The rising tone is unnecessary, and it's disrespectful, and it's inappropriate.
Ms. White, everything that's happened in this trial is on the record. Everything's been videotaped, the conduct of everybody involved, okay? And the failure of the defense to tell their own witnesses.
Ooh, they
how to
fighting
talk
like
about
this,
the
Chad.
case Is inexcusable.
They
And
going
that's a
at it.
matter of record.
Well, also.
We don't want to discuss it any further. I don't.
What doesn't
We're
surprise
done.
the record is that they've had witnesses outside the courtroom discussing the case with each other, talking about the case, the prosecutors themselves.
Well, you should have brought it to my attention.
Well, I'm doing it now because it's been an issue. They're apparently saying it's an issue for us, and they're doing it themselves.
Okay, let's bring in Detective Ramos. Ask him if he's been watching court TV about this case. And then-
See, they're shady and they guilty. They get mad when they find out they're guilty. They get mad, boy. It's getting good, Chad. Detective Ramos coming in. You better get back on the stand. Just can't see how they go. But then the
Hello, good
girl,
morning,
the
Detective.
which
You
look out
remain
there,
under
sir.
oath. So there was an issue that was raised, or an allegation, that you've been watching this trial on Press TV. Is that accurate?
No.
Okay. Any questions?
Well, I didn't allege that. I just want to ask you.
Yeah, you did allege it. Oh, so, wait. So you told me that you believed you've been watching this on court TV, and now you're backtracking and saying, well, I didn't make the allegation.
I
Pardon
did
me?
not say that I believe he's watching. I don't know what he does in his spare time.
Okay.
They brought up the issue. I said, I would like the opportunity.
That boy
to ask
guilty.
Detective Ramos the same question. I
That-
didn't
that lawyer
allege
shady.
he was doing anything.
Okay.
That lawyer
so you
shade,
said
look.
that. Any questions?
No, let me ask the question that I was asking.
That lawyer shady, he guilty. Now he try to get
Okay,
himself
very
out
good.
of it.
Let's go.
You know he
All right.
guilty. You know your mama catch you doing something? What's going on, Chad? He guilty.
All rise. All jurors are adjourned.
All right, very good. Welcome back, members of the jury. We are ready to proceed. You may continue.
Thank you, Judge. Detective Ramos, we were talking about the Airbnb on Gazebo Lane in Tampa, Florida. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
And I had asked you about the vehicle that was shown on, June 23rd of 2024, that you could clearly see in the Ring video, and you could see the defendant along with others walking to it and carrying out bags to that vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Was there volume? First of all, did you identify who was the driver of that vehicle?
I did.
And who was the driver Was it an Uber?
Yes.
And who was the Uber driver?
Sathan Wachamari?
Okay. And from now on, we'll refer to him as the Uber driver, okay?
Yes.
I'm going to show you again.
Oh, he
State's
said the
Exhibit,
name.
let's see, 61. Was there volume on that Airbnb video?
Yes, ma'am.
Spit my camera off. Oh shit. I'm my camera off. There we go. There we go.
Hey yo, I smoke like a chimney. Matter of fact, I smoke like a gun. When the killer see his enemy, I smoke like Bob Marley did.
We gotta chat. We probably gotta get it going on. Big. There we go now. There we go. Lisa Andrews, y'all coming at look at some right here. Some right here, chat.
Was there, during the course of your investigation, did you come to learn that there was a locking mechanism with the Airbnb?
Yes.
And was there a code that was provided to the Airbnb user that they could use to access that door?
Correct.
And again, did you interview the Airbnb owner, Anthony Alava?
I did.
Okay. And did he provide that information to you?
Yes.
During the course of your investigation, did you have assistance with other detectives that helped to gather information early on when you were investigating this case?
Yes.
Was
The
there
detective
a
that had,
locking
the head
log
detective of the
that was
case,
provided
Ramos.
to you by Mr. Aleva?
The locking log was sent to another detective and then forwarded to me. Originally, I missed that log.
When did you finally receive a copy of the locking log?
Approximately a month or two ago.
And I'm sorry, when did you say that you received a copy of that?
I can't recall, but it was within the last few months. It was more recent. It wasn't at the time of the original investigation in July of 2024.
So you did not have the benefit of that when you first were analyzing this video?
No.
Okay. And at some point, you said that you had seen a vehicle pull up, is that correct?
Correct.
Did you hear anything that was being said to that person in the vehicle?
Yes, I heard what I understood to be the phrase, are you Nick? And then, do you have bags? Something along those lines. It was chatter that made me believe that that vehicle and that person at the driver's seat was an Uber driver or a hired driver.
So I know the volume isn't very loud here, but you said that you were able to hear some of that conversation. Is that correct?
Yes, when co-defendant Isaiah Chance walks up to the driver door and he has it cracked open, there is some chatter. You kind of listen closely, but that's what I made out of the chatter.
And I asked you about that log that you said that you previously did not look at. Who did it first go to when it went to the Tampa Police Department from Anthony Alava?
I believe Anthony Alava sent an email to Detective Nick McGill and my Sergeant Rachel Tolnick.
And sir, I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification, States Exhibit 66. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
And is that please look at all the pages, is that the copy of the lock log that was provided to you by Mr. Alava?
In that email, correct.
Sir, at this time, we'd introduce into evidence States Exhibit 66.
Any objection? Admitted.
So I want to go to, it has the date and time when the lock is activated and then unlocked. Is that correct?
Correct.
And so let's go to June 22nd of 2024. Just make sure that's the right. When is it first shown as being locked by a thumb turn?
The first time it shows locked by a thumb turn is 7:55 p.m.
And does this show whether or not it is by somebody unlocking the thumb turn, as opposed to when somebody is putting in a code?
There is a differentiation between code and locking, yes.
And so the first one is 7:59, is that correct?
7:55.
And then what is the, I'm sorry, we're going down here, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And-
It works up.
Works from reverse, is that correct?
Yes.
So when is the first entry of when it, for June 22nd of 2024?
9:40, sir.
When it is unlocked?
For pertinent to this rental, it's 7:55
All right.
p.m.
And going back to when that video that we just watched where the defendant is at that door and she is knocking, and then a few seconds later where she is actually goes in, can you tell us where in reference to time-wise did that happen?
So on this log, we don't have the benefit of knowing the second marker when that was unlocked by an access code, but it is at 7:55. That video starts at 7:55:36. So there's a 36-second buffer from when this log would have activated and when we see her on video knocking.
So we have it being unlocked 7:55 p.m., is that correct?
Correct.
And then it's locked 7:55.
Yeah, yes, presumably unlocked and locked right away.
And are you aware whether or not that lock has an automatic lock where after you unlock it, it just, when you close the door, it just automatically locks?
It does.
And then shortly thereafter, like a minute, it shows unlocked again?
Yes.
And then locked again, is that correct?
Correct.
And then for June 22nd, after their arrival time, how many more times on that date is the front door locked and unlocked?
For June 22nd, there's only one other lock and locking sequence, and it happens at 7:59. After that, there's no other locking or unlocking sequences for the rest of the evening.
And do those 2 times, do those coordinate with the times where you first see her knocking at the door, and then at the second time when she's actually allowed in?
Yes, so 7:55 would be when she's knocking at the door, and then 7:56 would be when she actually walks in. There was no video activation. It's the only locking sequence on the logs that doesn't have a corresponding video for 7:59. We're unsure of what that meant.
So just like from the video footage, that Ring camera video footage, there is no other video footage that we see other than those 2 that are also reflected in the locking and unlocking of the door of Miss Andrews, the defendant.
This right here just
knocking,
showing
and
Chet
then a
that
few moments later coming back and actually walking through the door.
how she got in the motel, she got in the Airbnb. Let's see some moves. Let's see.
Does this locking log, does that coordinate
Let's see, Chet.
2024?
After I got the log, I did compare it to the Ring activations, and all of those sequences have corresponding Ring video footage with them.
That's the footage.
Gaithright, as captured
Look.
by the Ring camera.
Still
One of the
from that
killers.
Ring photo?
Same house, but she don't know him.
36A, no photograph of him?
Look,
A prior booking photograph for.
and that's the same one that the lawyer
Was
talking to,
interviewed by
Chet.
other members of the Tampa Police Department?
Correct.
See, she know. She know well good. They're the same Airbnb. Look how she looking. She guilty. About to go show his face again like she put her head on like she writing. And I can tell she guilty.
I'll show you what's in
Her
evidence.
face expression, her way she acting, she nervous. Watch.
I'm sorry, 61E5.
What- look.
What's that?
Told you. Look, they're showing somebody else she
Lieutenant
with.
Davion Murphy is captured
She
by
put her
the,
head down,
Ring
start
camera.
right. And writing the goddamn thing, Chet. Rashard Murphy. Look,
I'll show you 61.
they're not showing nobody no more. Look, she got her head up. That's her. Why she put her head
Defendant
down?
Alicia Andrews is captured by the Ring camera.
I think I asked you yesterday, who was the only defendant who was not
Look,
captured
so
on the
she put her head
video
down.
footage in Tampa?
Thank you.
Co-defendant Rashad Murphy.
Okay. Did
All right.
you become aware of some additional evidence that led you to Rashad Murphy being at the Airbnb?
Yeah, that's my own.
Yes.
That's
And
my
what was
second
that?
coming from
The Uber driver that drove me to Jacksonville from the Airbnb.
When did you interview the Uber driver?
The first time I spoke to him was over the phone sometime in July, and then I had an in-person interview early August.
Did you get some evidence from the Uber driver? Did he actually provide you with the route that he had taken?
Yes, the first time we spoke over the phone, he sent me a screenshot of how the ride would appear on his app, which has a kind of a map view and then a total of how much was paid for the ride. And then I subpoenaed Uber for the rest of the details.
And you said the first interview that you had of the Uber driver was through the phone, is that correct?
Correct.
And did you send him anything on the phone?
Yes, I sent him photographs from Sean Gaithright's residential cameras that showed 3 of the defendants arriving there in Jacksonville, and asked him if these were the same 3 people that he picked up at the Airbnb in Tampa.
Did you also send him a photograph of him at the Airbnb?
Yes,
And did he confirm that that indeed was him?
yes.
And I'm going to show you what's already been introduced into evidence, States Exhibit 92A. Is this a screenshot from the video cameras that are at Sean Gaithright's home in Jacksonville, Florida?
Oh, this for HUD.
And is this a copy of a
They come here to inspect you.
screenshot that you sent him?
Yes.
And you did that initially on the phone, is that correct?
That's her getting out the car,
And
but
when
she
was
don't
your
know.
initial phone
Look her
interview
head down.
with the Uber
She
driver?
guilty. She making
I
herself look
can't recall
guilty.
the exact date, but it
Come,
was
she's gonna tell you
sometime
that.
in July
Every time they talk
2020.
about she put her head down. That's a
And
child. She
then,
got a
did you
child
also
mind.
meet with him in person so that you could have him sign
Look.
and date other still images that you received from that video footage at Sean Gathwright's home?
Yes.
And when was the time frame of the video footage that you collected from Sean Gathwright's home on June 23rd of 2024?
I'm sorry, when the video is recording that specific image?
Yes,
It-
that these
it-
still shots were created from.
Yes, so that footage is from approximately 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on June 23rd, 2024.
And the Uber driver, when he sent you the documentation of the Uber trip, did it show the path that they had taken from the Airbnb here in Tampa to the residence of Sean Gathright in Jacksonville?
Yes, it did.
I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification, States Exhibit 92B through C, and also 70A through K.
That pen not even moving. I just saw that girl. That pen not even moving, girl.
Need parts fast? Need them now? We're
Come on, man.
O'Reilly Fast.
That you showed to the Uber driver.
Correct.
Your Honor, at this time, we'd introduce only 70K as well as States Exhibit 92B through D.
Any objection?
No objection.
Okay, so 70.
Chad, that pen not even moving.
92,
B through D, A is already in.
okay,
Watch.
very good, admitted.
She gonna hold it in her hand. Look. That pen not even moving. Girl, you not right nothing.
What is
Stop
the
it. You
92?
show your face. That's why you're guilty.
This is a printout of footage from Sean Gathwright's house from June 23rd upon their arrival, and it was signed by the Uber driver and dated when we met in person, just as an acknowledgement that what he told me.
And how many people did the Uber driver give a ride to?
He said he picked up 3 people at the Airbnb in Tampa.
And are 2 of them reflected, and is that what you are having him identify in States 92B?
Yes, those 2 people in this photo were 2 out of the 3 that he picked up.
That's Alicia Andrews, and that's her boy.
87,
Look,
92D,
This is a picture of co-defendant Rashad Murphy.
Rashad Murphy.
and then 92C.
Look, Alicia and
Yes, this
my
one has
boyfriend. She
defendant
guilty.
Alicia Andrews and co-defendant Rashad Murphy. And
Now all that time she hanging with them, she knew they killed Fulio. But she gonna ride back with them, hang with after they killed the man. Now you guilty. You is guilty. That defense could say what they want. She knew they gonna kill her. They knew they kill why she went out there
This
with
is
them.
the screenshot from his Uber app that he sent me, confirming the details of that ride.
I'm going to ask you about this time down here, 3 hours and 25 3 hours and 25 minutes
Man,
Does
they called
that
an Uber to go kill
correspond
that boy.
time-wise with the time it takes to leave, and the video footage showing them leaving from the Airbnb here in Tampa on June 23rd of 2024, and correspond with the time it took to get to Sean Gathwright's house where they're seen on the video footage in Jacksonville?
Yes, ma'am.
Look, they showing her face. She can't. She guilty. She hurt. She knows she hurt. It's killing her inside. She don't know how to watch.
Co-defendant Rashad Murphy.
And 37B,
Rashad
which
Murphy.
photographs are
Same clothes.
contained in 37B.
So this is a side-by-side. On the left side of the screen, we have footage from co-defendant Sean Gathwright's residential cameras being compared to a photograph taken when co-defendant Rashad Murphy was arrested by Gwinnett County several days
Same
later.
clothes.
And did you obtain a search warrant to get the security video footage from Sean Gathwright's home in Jacksonville, Florida?
Yes, I did.
When did you get that search warrant?
I'd have to look at the report for the exact date.
Would that help refresh your recollection?
Yes, please. July 8th, 2020.
Look, her head down. Girl, you guilty. Put a book at her. Put a
And
book at her.
that residence of Sean Gathwright, that is 13751 Victoria Lakes Drive, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Where's that located?
In Jacksonville,
What county?
Duval.
Did you have to get the assistance of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office to assist in executing that search warrant?
Specifically to the camera footage, no, because it's served directly to Vivint as a remote offsite. So I obtained the search warrant in Hillsborough County and electronically delivered it to Vivint.
And did we obtain, I'm going to show you States Exhibit 79 and 98. Was there video footage that was collected from that Vivint security camera of Sean Gathwright's?
Yes.
And after you received them via search warrant, how were the videos presented to you?
They were delivered electronically.
And could you tell the timestamp of each particular video?
Yes, so the video, the name of the file, these are digital electronic files. The name of the file is the date and timestamp of the beginning of that video. So in reverse order, so year, month, day, and then the exact time that that specific video starts.
And I'm going to show, or let me show you States Exhibit 79 and 98. Are these videos, one containing a composite of all the videos together, as well as a DVD containing all of the relevant videos individually?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, we'd introduce into evidence States Exhibit 79 and 98.
Any objection?
No objection.
Okay, admitted.
Wait on the prosecutor to get her stuff together, her papers work. They go in there fast for it. There we go. They showing the video now,
Before I
y'all.
ask you some questions, were there
There we
So
go.
similar to the ring, they're short
Look, Isaiah. I bet you put a head on it, show Isaiah. That's
But this
David
is
Daddy.
occurring on June 22nd of 2024.
Yes, this is Isaiah Chance's arrival at Sean Gathwright's house in the early
Yeah,
hours
that camera
of
show
the
4K.
afternoon of Saturday, June 22nd.
High definition. Look. Oh yeah, that camera good, boy. Y'all, y'all in 4K. 4K doing no going to jail. That camera so damn good. You can see way over here, chat. Look.
This
You
is
can
a
see
different
way
camera
over
reader,
here.
Yes.
still on.
The boy riding a
June 22nd
bicycle. Look,
of
don't know they riding a murder.
2024.
Look, they done
Correct.
kill somebody.
And each
Look.
of these small video clips.
Neighborhood
they
wide, a
was
white
the
woman
name
passed,
of
don't
the
know the
file
flow.
of the video clip.
They're
didn't
around a whole
include
killer, don't even
the
know. The
date
people
and
gone on
time
their
of
day.
the video itself.
Yes.
Society is a model.
And approximately, what is the time range when we're looking at him at Sean Gathrights' house on June 22nd of 2024?
Approximately 2
Get
p.m.
bags out.
On the 22nd.
They gonna do the drill, chat. They doing the drill up. Gonna hook up, beat up
And what
each
is he
other.
doing in this picture?
He appears to be
10K camera.
moving bags
Oh,
from
damn
his
good. Let's see
registered
way over here.
BMW into the
All
residence
back
at this
here.
point.
They don't show Alicia.
Again, same time period, but showing different angle camera, is that correct?
Correct.
He got the code to his mama house. Oh yeah. She know. She know, y'all. She know. Even the dog know. But she said she don't know. She said she don't know Sean get right. Her baby dad Isaiah got the code to his mama house. Even the dog know. Not the dog. Yeah, she know. When the dog know you, oh yeah, she know. Even the dog know, bro. Where Alicia Andrews at? Like she getting down, y'all. This is sure Alicia. Unless he go get her. She not in that car. I don't see her in that car. But he gotta go get her. Look. Taking the time to go do a
What is he
murder.
doing now?
Appears to be pulling out 2 pairs of shoes from his back seat and bringing them into
He
the
better go
house.
get her. Why? He better go. Let's see if I can fare for it, Chad. Y'all want to fare for her? He better go get her. You leave it out? All right. Damn, they even got people pulling up. They didn't even know they about some murderers. Look. Some workers or something? They don't know they famous. Y'all by some certified killers and y'all don't know y'all famous. There she go. But she wasn't with him. Her story, well, they went straight to the thing. She wasn't even with him. Look at her. Got her in 4K watch. Let me go and pump it up right quick for y'all so y'all can see, bro. There we go. Bam. Watch. She said she went with him. And when she fucked up at getting out that car. Uh-oh. Somebody must have went and got her. Yep, both of the doors
Detective,
open.
what's happening now?
Sean Gathright and Paula had left for a little while. He's returning now, and defendant Alicia Andrews is coming out of the front passenger seat.
Yeah, she know. They about to get ready to go.
Coming out of the rear passenger side.
She with him the whole time before the murder. After the murder, she with him. They caught her together with him.
Miss Andrews go.
Hey, you tell me you didn't know your boyfriend going out there doing murder. Girl, stop that.
It appears the back seat.
He taking his time out. She happy. She ready. She the first one to get in the car. There you go. That's his house. I might know the code, but your friend, oh yeah, he through.
Okay, if we now jump to the next day, June 23rd of 2024,
Yes.
and approximately what time?
This is approximately between 6 and 7 p.m. on the 23rd.
They getting out the Uber. After they killed the murder, they killed Julio.
And is this the first time you are now seeing Rashad Murphy on video footage?
Look,
Correct.
Does he come out of that Uber driver's vehicle?
Yes.
And who are the other two occupants of the Uber driver's vehicle?
Defendant Alicia Andrews and co-defendant Isaiah Chance.
look, Rashard Murphy. Now you say
Who's
your
holding
part.
that pink
Oh,
duffel
yeah.
bag?
Co-defendant Rashad Murphy.
Is that the same pink duffel bag or appears
She
to be
fucked,
the same
Jay.
pink duffel bag
She
originally carried out of the house
sorry, but she
on
fucked.
June 22nd of 2024?
It appears to be.
Look. She could have had all these opportunity to get away from her boyfriend, get away from the murderers. But you stayed, though, Alicia. Yeah, you stayed. You had all the opportunity to get away from him, but you stayed, Shad. You know what happened. This after the murderer. Look, he got the code. How you know the code? Look, the guns. That's the guns right here in that bag. See, put them guns up. Then we got, listen, he talking. He happy. He didn't know he gonna get that money. He rich now. Look, Alicia. Look at little plate. Look, look. That's how you can tell a little
We
plate.
see now?
Defendant Alicia Andrews and co-defendants Rashad Murphy and Isaiah Chance. Around Isaiah Chance's BMW.
And what happens to that pink bag?
It goes back into Sean Gatebright's house.
Does that appear to see the same pink bag that Alicia Andrews unloads from the Airbnb into the Uber?
Does appear to be, yes.
All right. Now look at she on the other side. Like I said, all the opportunity, way opportunity to get away from the murderers. She talking to him, she chilling, but she like she knew Rashard Murphy. She ain't seen him before. Interrogation, what interrogation? She ain't seen him before. You know.
Angie, does it also give an email for his account, which I think is,
Yes.
oh, I see it now, right there.
Yes, Isaiah Chance at yahoo.com.
And part of the records that you received.
Her lawyer, Young and Ace
are
boy. Her lawyer with Young and
considered,
Ace.
Are referred to as call detail records.
Yes.
I'm going to show you 72D. And what are call detail records?
Call detail records are anytime your phone receives or makes a phone call or a text message, something that would go over the network of the provider, AT&T or T-Mobile, it would be logged into this detailed record.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna-
y'all
and
don't
you got it
remember.
for
Governor got
significant
everything on
time
y'all. They
limits,
got
is that correct?
surveillance.
Correct.
How y'all
And we're
phone
gonna
could
go
text
to the
people with
dates
not the
that we're
same
talking about, but
carrier.
Before that, I just
All
want to
this.
go over just so the jury has a general understanding of what type of information is contained in these records.
Yes.
So if we start over in this column, what is it?
That's the connection date that that activity happened.
Okay, and then again, when we're looking under time, I'm sorry, under connection time.
Yeah, the time on that date,
And again, is this in Eastern Standard Time or is this in UTC time?
UTC.
So you would have to do a conversion of subtracting 4 to get the time here in Florida when the call is either being made or received.
Correct.
Okay, and then what does it mean here, this column seizure time?
Those are technical times for either the amount of time it could connected or how long the call was connected.
And then ET,
Similar.
okay, originating number,
That's the number that dialed or started the connection.
since this is the phone records for Isaiah Chance, his number could be either the originating call, or a terminating call, is that correct?
Correct. So in this instance, the 773 number called his number and he terminated it.
Okay, and so his number is this the 904-309-4707, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then what is IME, what does that stand for, IMEI?
So the IMEI is like the serial number to the actual physical device that's being used when this call is made.
I'm gonna go ahead. There was also a search warrant for Sean Gathrigh's iCloud backup, is that correct?
Correct.
I'm gonna show you 94C1.
They texting.
I'm going to ask you to look up here. This user that is saved as Bron, B-R-O-N, do you recognize this phone number up here?
Yeah, that's Alicia Andrews' phone number.
Same phone number that you obtained those cell phone records via search warrant, is that correct?
Correct.
She guilty. Your phone know that boy? Oh yeah.
Can you tell us what we're looking at up here in this first blue box?
Yes, this is Alicia Andrews. The phone numbers is sharing a live location with Sean Gaithright's phone number.
So just so the front column that is designating, again,
That's when they showed Fulio.
Recovered from
See,
her iPod.
screenshot, they screenshot where he was and all that,
Right,
y'all.
shows two teasers from
Let's get to the interrogation before it get too late.
June 23rd.
Look, McDonald's, all that.
this slide.
Mr. Murphy's device.
Let's get to the interrogation. Recess. Fast forward. Fast forward. And she back with her head down. She about to crack. She about to crack. Look how sneaky she looking.
Okay,
You look at the camera on.
all right, that's fine. Go ahead and send it back, then bring it back again tomorrow.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right, let's bring in our jury.
They'll be back again tomorrow. A young girl like that, let your life go away over
All
a
right.
pregnant man.
All jurors are out.
Okay, very good. Welcome back. Have a seat, everybody, and you may proceed.
Detective, when did when did you make contact with the defendant?
July 9th of 2024.
Where did that take place?
At the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office headquarters in downtown Jacksonville.
Who was present?
Myself and the second lead, Detective Aaron Campbell.
Was it video recorded?
It was.
Did you read the defendant her Miranda warnings?
I did.
Did she agree to speak with you and Sergeant Campbell?
She did.
The interrogation, that's
It's
it.
been marked for identification.
I go to interrogation. Where they went got him, hold up, at the interrogation.
Before coming to court, did I ask you to review this so that you could later identify it in court?
Yes.
And does this DVD, States Exhibit 59, contain a fair and accurate depiction of the interview that you had with the defendant, Alicia Andrews, in Jacksonville?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Your Honor, at this time, we introduce into evidence States Exhibit 59.
Any objection? Okay. And you ready to publish?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right, I have an instruction for you all before that happens. You are about to watch a recorded interview that contains opinions and statements by Detective Ramos and Sergeant Aaron Campbell to Alicia Andrews. In particular, there are statements made by Detective Ramos and Sergeant Aaron Campbell as to their opinion regarding the defendant's guilt and any potential sentence or punishment she may receive. These opinions and statements are pertinent only to explain the reactions and responses they elicit. You are not to consider these opinions and statements by Detective Ramos and Sergeant Aaron Campbell as true, but only to establish the context of Alicia Andrews' reactions and responses. All right? You may proceed.
Uh-oh, they about to get wet. There she goes sitting down. She want to talk now. All right.
Whatever they all come have them sit on that side. As long as we sit our head in, we're not. We can't hurry. Okay, sounds good. You can see it.
She thought she was going to get caught. That's what that was. So her man.
You said you don't need anything? Are you sure? Yeah. We're good? Alright, hang tight for me for just a second, and if I have any other information, I'll be right back.
probably want to see, and I'm willing to be as open can be to show you everything.
Judge, there was dead air, so I was trying to move it forward when they opened the door.
Okay, well, just play the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Hang tight for me for just a second. I have the information. Get that one. I'll be right back.
She thought she was gonna get caught. Stop playing with people, girl. When people like you got that man killed. You subverted that man. You the one you caught. You telling where that man at, where he partying at, who he with, when he left, and all that shit. You is down badly, girl. Now you about to spend your life in jail over some shit you would have to be in. You want to put yourself in. Y'all feel sorry for this little girl? Hell no. Let that bitch burn. Excuse my language, but come on, Chad, don't do that. Reality about to hit her. Reality about to hit her. Oh, y'all, we getting to it. Let's get to the interrogation.
We do want to talk to you, but before we start our spiel, okay? I know that you are in a relationship with Isaiah Chance, okay? And I know he's probably already talked to you, and probably tried to tell you what to do or what to say, okay? But I want you to understand, all right? In this moment, all right, God isn't in this room, and he can't do anything, to help you in this situation. You have to make that decision for yourself. You know what I mean? I think that, there's a lot of stuff that we have to show you that you would probably want to see, and I'm willing to be as open can be to show you everything that we have. You know what I mean? Because I want you to make an informed decision about your life and where it goes from here. Okay? I know you. You've never been arrested before? Okay. The situation here as it stands, okay, is we want to show you the stuff we want to show you, and we want to give you the opportunity, and it's your choice, okay? But before we can go into those details, we are going to read you your rights, okay?
I want you to understand something about your rights. You're in the driver's seat on this, okay? Talk about what you want to talk about. You want to talk about what you don't want to talk about. Okay, this is up to you on this, but I think you're a young person. I don't think you understand the gravity of probably what could happen. I want you to be able to see what all we want to show you. The only way we can show you all of this is if you're able to talk with us and when you talk with us, does that make good sense? Yeah.
All right, and just so you know, again, like you said, you want to see some stuff and you want to answer some stuff, you can answer it. If you don't want to answer some stuff, you don't have to answer it. You're in control. This is, you are in charge of what happens to you in your future starting right now, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? You have the, anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to consult with an attorney before you make a statement or answer any question, and the right to have an attorney present during questioning. Do you understand that? If you want an attorney but cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before during questioning free of charge. You understand that? You may use any of these rights at any time, before or during questioning, and you may stop this interview at any time. Do you understand that? Do you understand all the rights that I just read you? So you understand at any time, up to you, okay? I want to show you a video here. Do you have any questions about your right before I show you this video?
This, yeah. That ain't gonna kick it, baby. Detective been doing this shit. He been going through younger than you. That ain't gonna help him. He don't feel sorry for you. You had somebody get killed. You helped that man. You helped them kill that man. You.
Own a vacation rental? If it's not listed at Booking.com, it's invisible to millions of travelers on our platform. Don't let your vacation rental be invisible. Get seen, get booked. On Book.com, Booking.yeah.
You turned one idea into a brand that means business. Amazon, always building.
Is that you in the footage? Yeah. Okay, can you tell us what's going on here?
Wait, no, you're.
Okay, where are you at in this video?
I do.
Do you remember what town you were in?
Yes.
Can you tell us what you're doing? Here's to be honest.
I had to do it early morning to what it, so he asked me to listen.
Who's he?
My boyfriend.
Got him?
Yeah. Why did he call me?
Well, what do you call her?
Is there a way to turn up the volume?
Say,
I'm having trouble
does he
hearing.
go back? You don't call, you never call him, got him? Is that you in the footage?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us what's going on here?
Wait, no, you're.
Okay, where are you at in this video?
I do.
Do you remember what town you were in?
Yeah, too.
Okay.
Can you tell us what you're doing down there for that? Here's to be honest. Just
I had to do it early morning to my boyfriend, so he asked me to listen.
Who's he?
My boyfriend.
Got him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did he call me?
Well, what do you call him?
Zane.
Zay? So does he go back and you don't call, you never call him that? No?
That's not like a parent.
Zay, you can call him Zay, if that's what you know about.
Who all went down the camp with you?
I don't know.
How many were with you?
It's for brother.
That was it? Just the three of you?
Yep.
You remember going to McDonald's while you were in Tampa?
I was hungry.
You were hungry? Okay. So that's you in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was driving the car at that time?
I don't know that person.
Was it the little brother that you were referring to? No? So you don't know this guy right here that's driving?
What's he called? Your big
He
name?
got, I don't know.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys did in Tampa.
Well, we just found a place to go, and I was hungry a lot. Might be pregnant, so.
Okay. Was that baby? Where, so other than McDonald's, where else did you guys eat?
Command, which I'm not in Waffle House. I was picking by some clubs.
Okay. You guys went to some clubs? You remember what clubs? You couldn't get into the clubs? Okay. Do you remember what clubs they were?
Not really, it's like a colorful and good. Could have walked up and asked people.
You talked to the files at the front door?
They go through the stand in front.
Mhm.
I don't know if she can.
Okay. Is that one of the clubs you tried to get into? Is that you?
Yeah.
And that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the name of that club?
I really want to live in. I'm just find something.
Okay. So, you tried to get into this club, but you couldn't get in?
Well, it's not surprised, but they passed, so.
You guys didn't want to pay for it? Or it just looked too packed?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you talk to any of the bouncers there?
There was a big guy.
What's going on here? Is he using your phone?
Yeah.
Can you tell me where you guys went after that?
Up into small noises.
This is part of a different club. You guys also.
Can you tell me again how a CB2 Nugget subscription actually saves me money?
Your subscription gives you access to our entire library, including virtual labs and practice exams. The practice exams alone are valued at $100, so you can confidently say your subscription practically pays for itself.
See, we can't afford another video game.
Fine.
With your subscription, you'll unlock our complete library along with practice exams and virtual labs. Get your free trial today.
The gentleman driving, you've never met him before? Was he at the Airbnb with you guys? How are you in a car with him and your boyfriend's not there?
No,
He was in the backseat?
but it was for me, man. I just went to lose.
Okay. So how did this gentleman join you guys at some point in the evening?
I didn't know. I just followed my boyfriend.
I don't know, did he come to the Airbnb? Did you guys pick this guy up somewhere? Was that silver car that you're in the drive-thru in, is that the car that you and Zay traveled down from Jacksonville in for the weekend?
I don't think I don't know.
You don't remember what vehicle you traveled down in from Jacksonville? Okay.
I was following him.
What's that?
I really was following him.
You were following Zay? He was kind of leading the activities? Were you in a different car than Zay went in?
No, I just asked mostly what we're doing for the weekend.
You just came down?
Yeah, was.
Is this Zay's on the phone?
I don't know.
You don't know that? Do you know this kid?
I never met him.
You never met him before?
I'm just on the sidelines. I'm gonna talk to friends.
All right, sweetie. At the end of the day, okay, if you are just on the sidelines, all right, you need to tell us that, right? You didn't necessarily, Isaiah's leading the activities, he's on the phone, he's telling you where to be, right? You're with him by his side, right? But obviously, something big happened that weekend in Tampa, right? Do you know? Can I ask you something? Are you excited about being pregnant?
I don't know. I lost the last one.
You did?
So, no.
Would you like to have a baby at some point?
No.
No? How long have you and Zay been together?
Like 4 years.
4 years on and off? Okay.
Posting rapper.
I mean, he's pretty famous, I'm sure you know his name.
I don't listen to him.
Here's the thing, what I need for you to be right now is very, very honest with me, okay? You're 21 years old, correct?
Yes.
So your phone, it tracks you, right? You know that, right? Your telephone,
Yes.
it tracks you. Tracks you everywhere you go. That's how we knew you were at these places to get video from, is because your phone showed you there at those exact times.
Yeah.
So we just go to those places, we download the video, and then lo and behold, we see you. I mean, I think that's the same jean jacket you're wearing?
Yeah, my favorite one.
Your favorite one? Okay. That's how we knew the Airbnb you were at, that's how we knew all these places you had gone to, is because your cell phone was tracking you approximately every single minute with high accuracy.
I don't think that was being.
No, it's real. Yeah, your phone tracking everywhere you go.
I'm talking about, you said a B&B.
Airbnb.
Yeah, it was my B&B.
Well, it was a B&B anyways, okay. Do you
You look at somebody's house, is that what you're saying?
Do you remember sending an Instagram message to somebody to rent an Airbnb for you guys down here? You don't? You did? When you sent a message from your phone?
Oh, I know something.
Yeah. Tell me what happened on
Yeah,
that.
she do like half-offs on Airbnb.
She does what?
She does half-off. Like, you can rent something for half a price.
Okay. Who did you send a message to? Do you remember?
I don't know her name, just like Instagram. Like, she do promos, she posts on Instagram.
Did she end up booking the Airbnb that you guys stayed at? Do you know who booked it? Do you know who booked the Airbnb that you guys stayed at?
I just asked, and one was like, we're still going.
Was the guy who was driving the cruise while you were at McDonald's, okay, who you hadn't met before, was he at the Airbnb when you guys left the Airbnb? You don't know?
Like, I'm the first. Like, when you got the car.
Okay.
Like, I arrived.
What car did you get into? Your ride? Your ride was
Was
it?
it, I don't know.
Was it Uber? On the Uber app?
I think so.
Who booked that one? You was there?
You probably did. I don't know, I did.
Okay. And where did you guys take that Uber to?
Look back home.
All the way back to Jacksonville. So you drove down in a car you don't remember, and then you took it
I'll tell you,
over?
I follow him.
Okay. All right.
If he said go, I'm ready to go. And I was already ready to go in, and he kept running.
Is this the gentleman that was driving the cruise at McDonald's?
Probably.
Yeah. Going into the Airbnb at the same time that you guys are coming in and now getting ready to leave that your Uber, right?
Yeah. But I don't know.
Do you remember any conversations with him at all? Did he introduce himself in any way? Street name? Talk about anything?
No.
You don't?
No.
No.
Probably that once or twice, but I never remember. Said no.
So, when you talk about Zay's little brother, right? And that's true that I showed you and I asked you if that was Zay's little brother. Do you know his real name? Do you know Zay's little brother's real name? Have you
They call him
spent
like twin, I don't know.
Have you spent any time with him?
Probably once.
Okay.
At his house. I don't know him.
When did you go to his house?
I don't know what month it was. It was for, what holiday was that? I don't know, they had a little cookout or something. And I just went and sat down.
Okay. Other than that, you've never been to his house?
Like, I probably did, but I don't know if it's his house.
And
I probably don't got a car.
And going back to that Airbnb video of when you're coming in, okay, to the Airbnb, where's everybody else at? Where's Zay and little brother? Because they don't come in at the same time. When you come in.
How did they get in?
Yeah, but this camera goes off every time somebody passes it, and in order to get in, you have to put in a code, and that code gets tracked on the app. I spoke to the owner of the Airbnb. Nobody else went in. How did they get in?
I'm not sure.
Did you let them in another door?
Is it possible you
open the back door?
No.
You did it by yourself at Airbnb? Well, it can't be you and Andy because you're the only one that goes in the front door. Nobody else comes in that front door. It records every single person that comes in that front door and uses that code. When you guys went out to McDonald's, did you go out the front door? You don't know? Or did you go out the back door? Which door did you go out?
I'm not sure. Sorry.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? That you were the only one that went in the front door? Nobody else went in that front door? So how did Zay get inside if you were the only one that went in the front door?
I did not.
Huh?
I don't know if I did not.
No, I understand how you got in the front door.
Yeah.
How did anybody else get in because nobody else was on camera?
Anybody else?
Was Zay with you? He stayed there,
That's
right?
it.
He didn't go in the front.
No, I did not.
Zay didn't go in the front door.
I'm not sure where he went.
No,
He stayed
y'all.
with you.
Shit, not funny.
Well, so you know your cell phone tracks everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it knows where you were, who you are, who you
I
are.
think it should speak for itself.
Yeah.
You see these little dots here,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's your phone, right? That's ping. This is, we've labeled the Airbnb, okay? See that? And every single minute your phone is pinging off. You see all those little bubbles there? That's your phone pinging off of it, okay? That's your phone pinging off of it, right? Take it back to the very most important time period. So you arrived at the Airbnb around 8 p.m. and this is the Airbnb, and here we are at 8 p.m. Okay? You stayed at the Airbnb up until the point where you were hungry and you needed to get some McDonald's, right? And this is how we found that McDonald's footage.
I don't watch this.
You gotta watch this, okay? This is very important because you're gonna need this information for when you make the decision that you gotta make, okay? There. Between 125 and 140, you head over to the McDonald's, right? That's how we knew where to look at the McDonald's. And then you go back to the Airbnb, okay? And then after the Airbnb, you head over to the first club, Teaser's Club. You know who else was at Teaser's Club while you were there? The rapper from Jacksonville, Julio, that died in Tampa, right? He was at Teaser's as well, and we have him on footage at Teaser's. After he leaves Teaser's, no, that's fine. You gotta watch this because you gotta know, okay? After he leaves Teaser's, he goes to Truth 18, right? For his after party, which he posted on Instagram, walking up the stairs. Guess who else shows up at Truth 18 after Julio shows up at Truth 18? You show up at Truth 18.
It wasn't it crowded, so.
Okay, no, but there's one place that wasn't a club, right? There's one place that wasn't a club that you have to come up with a reason why you were there. It's a hotel where Julio was shot and killed at.
I never stayed at a hotel.
We know you didn't stay at that hotel. We know you didn't stay at that hotel.
You went to the parking lot.
But you were at the hotel where Julio was murdered at the exact same time that he was murdered. Okay? Sweetie, the reason we're showing... No, listen, this is a time where we're gonna... I understand, I want to make it, because you've never been arrested before, right? And you might not understand the gravity of the situation you're in, okay? You're familiar with Zay's old friend Tilly that was shot and killed? No? You're not familiar with that? His killer had a girlfriend by the name of Diamond, okay? And Diamond helped set Tilly up, lured him to a location where he was shot and killed, okay? Now, Diamond was not at the scene where he was shot and killed. Diamond did not pull the trigger, okay? All she did was send a few messages on the phone, okay? And they put the case against her, and now she's already been convicted 20 plus years. She's in jail right now. She's not getting out for decades. And she wasn't even at the scene where Tilly got killed. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not making any threats to you by any means, but this is damning evidence. This is the murder scene, and this is your device present at it. Okay.
So you can try to explain this to me, okay? You're 21, right? Okay. You think I'm older or younger than 21? Come on, you know, right? How old? Okay. I've been doing this job and doing homicide as long as you've been alive, okay? Started doing homicide about 24 years ago. It means I've worked a lot of them. This means I've been in this chair, talking to a young person sitting in your chair, hundreds of times. What you don't understand is this is the perfect case for a homicide detective. I have your phone. I have your phone everywhere. I have the beef between your boyfriend, his people, and listen, you don't have to play dumb with me at all. Okay? And here's the thing, you don't have to answer anything right this second. I'm just going to explain something to you, okay? So just soak it up. Just soak it up. So your boyfriend and his people are having a beef with Julio and his people, okay? What I have on this video is you stalking Julio, conducting surveillance of him, just keep scandalous. Your whole life is been okay. Now, you're conducting surveillance with your boyfriend going to teasers, which is the club already performed. Then we have your car, your phone, everything else in the parking lot of Truth 18. Then we have the car you're in going into the parking lot where Julio is killed. We also have the black Chevy that was traveling with you. We also have you guys on about a dozen license plate readers in tandem, driving together, following each other from the Jacksonville all the way down here and back.
This is the car that the three shooters came out of. And this is the car that you and Zay are on scene at video at teasers and seen on video at Truth 18.
I'm back,
this is
y'all.
high definition footage, okay?
You're there.
You're there.
You're part of the murder of Julio, whether you want to be or not. Now here's the thing. I know one thing for sure.
Reality hit ass. See that, huh?
We know that.
Reality hit.
Is that a fair statement? You're not a trigger person? Have you ever shot anybody?
You didn't shoot anybody in Tampa when you were there, right?
Did you shoot anybody in Tampa?
No.
Okay, all right. Here's the problem. A bunch of people did. And I think they got you in way too deep. The problem is your phone kills you. The charge on this is first-degree murder. The sentence is going to be life imprisonment. Now, I mean, life means life. It means it becomes your nursing home. It means you never get out. You don't have relationships anymore. You don't have a job. If you
I hate this shit, bro.
It goes to somebody else.
Oh, it's my
You don't even
protection.
get to
Okay.
hold your child. You never get to see your family again unless they come to visit, and it's through class. It means the moment my partner and I walk out of this room, your life changes absolutely forever, and you can never, ever change it back. All right?
Going to prison.
Right now, so far, what you've done is lie to us, minimize your involvement in.
Inspired by a true story.
My name's Sarah.
You can call me Bert. A girl's ambition.
I can roll on my land.
It's a sign.
She
I believe in
fucked up, Dad.
science.
She know she fucked
corporation's
up.
greed.
I don't trust anything
She
you
said
say.
she
Get
think a
answer
lab
is
way out of
sneaky
that.
too.
You gonna allow your ass to the prison. That's what you gonna do. You're laughing your way out like that,
It's
snapping those shit.
complete
She killed
truthfulness
when
and
people do, they
honesty
wanna laugh.
from you. And it's telling the
Guilty,
whole
man.
story, because I'm telling you today, your life forever changes. It's
Look
never
up
the
there.
same after today. That's happening right now. You're not going to be spending time with your family. You're not going to be doing any of those things. If you think your boyfriend loves you, your boyfriend used you in this. He knew he's smart on these things. Okay, you know he is smart. He had you use your phone. He had you use your phone. Open. It means we have you everywhere forensically. No. I tell you what you can't do. You can't travel to Tampa and then travel to the only two locations that Julio Fulio was that night, walking around the parking lot. I can tell you something else. You didn't go up and talk to a bouncer, so we know you fly about that. You did not go because Julio Fulio was in the parking lot when you got there. I can tell you that's certainly not on video. You're talking to a bouncer.
I know that you love Zay. I know that you love Zay. See, I know that you love Zay. I know, and I know that this is a very difficult situation. The question you have to ask yourself in this room right now is, are you willing to throw the rest of your life away for Zay? That's what you're facing right now. That's what you're facing right now. The only possible chance that you have to get out of this situation is to be honest. Because at the end of the day, listen, no, you're not being honest. You're not being honest. You're not being honest. At the end of the day, we just showed you a bunch of pictures of people. Okay. Don't focus on it. Don't focus on the details. I want one honesty from you. You ready for my one honesty? Did you open the back door to let other people in the Airbnb? That's an easy question. Then how did they get in the Airbnb? Because they did not go in the front door.
What they gotta do with me?
No.
You know, bitch.
Asking for one honesty.
I didn't know. And you see me tap anything in, so what I gotta do?
You opened up the front door and you got in.
I didn't open nothing.
You didn't open up the front door of that place?
No.
How did you get in?
I just seen it was open.
Nobody else went to the front door but you. I'm just asking one thing. Did you know anyone know that?
She mom check.
In where without truthful statement right now? Horrible place.
I gave you
She lying. Lying. We all know she lying. This little girl play games with y'all, bro. These little girls, their priorities all fucked up. Come on, man. She gets the check. Sorry,
You're gonna
guilty.
make my job look probably better.
Alicia Andrews on trial, y'all. Yeah, she on trial for Julio murder. That little girl guilty. Come on, man. Oh! That was fucking busy, bro. I said you don't know. You know.
You talked to me a few minutes. You think I'm probably good or probably bad? I can tell you this, I'm good at it. Extremely good at it. Detective Ramos is extremely good at it. I can tell you he and I are partners, and we have never had an unsolved homicide that he and I have worked together ever. Not one time. Okay? What we do for a living, we do it at a highly professional level. I can tell you right now, with the statement you're giving us, you're going to be in prison, and you're never going to come out of it. You're never going to see the outside of prison. That should scare the hell out of you. There's no saying in your life after today.
Here's the reality of the situation, okay? I want you to understand it. We normally don't present discovery I just want you to understand how this works because you've never been in this, okay? We normally never present discovery, meaning the videos and the cell phone data on cases where we're not quite at the point where we can charge them yet and we don't think we're going to get there. The only reason we have shown you what we've shown you is because what's going to happen... No.
I thought y'all showed me because it's me in video.
No. The reason we have shown you what we have, and you still don't even have all of it, okay? Because we've got a big case, is because after we leave this room, okay, we are going to go to the state attorney's office, okay, and we're going to get an arrest warrant, and at some point charging you with first-degree murder for the murder of Julio Fully.
That was going to happen tonight.
It's going to happen. You're going to be charged with his murder. That's trial. Your mom and dad are going to talk to you through a window for years. Who knows how long this trial is going to be. And then you're going to have to face the possibility that your entire life might be gone over Zay and his beef with 6 Block and Fully. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice. Let me tell you, when this stuff goes to juries, when this stuff goes to judges, because it's not my job to judge you. I don't judge you. I know you're a young girl and you in love with Zay, and he put you in a fucking shitty situation. All right, well, he put you in where you don't love him. I mean, this is not a shitty situation to be with somebody you don't even know you really love you. You know what I'm saying? But he put you in a very shitty situation. He put you in a situation. And if you go to in front of a jury The jury, they want to know the most, because we made the case. We're going to be able to prove that you were there, that you participated in this murder. That's done.
I'm sorry, Chad, but my girlfriend, I'm gonna put my girlfriend through that. I'm not gonna do that. My girlfriend, my baby mama too, man. I'm not putting my baby mama through that shit I got going on. Whatever I got going on the streets, that's on the street. My baby mama stay keeping herself like a housewoman. These youngsters, they putting their baby mama, their ex-girlfriend, the same girl, all in their beef. When we were young, we never did no shit like that. We had beef. Our women was out of it. Straight up. Them niggas dumb.
What the jury's gonna want to know, why did she do it? And is she sorry? That's all they care about when they decide whether you're doing 25 years, or whether you're doing 30 years, or whether you're doing 15 years. They want to know. They want to know, why did she do it? And is she sorry? That's what they want to know. That's what you need to answer in this room. If Zay dragged you into some shit you didn't want to be a part of, you have to tell us that. But the only way that jury and the people who do decide your fate moving forward are going to believe that is if you're 100% honest.
Is it? No.
I don't need to answer the question of whether you're lying or not. We all in this room know that you're lying. Yep. We have evidence, okay? You don't focus on one thing, the whole story. We know that you were down there with Zay. Okay, to kill Julio. We know that Zay was communicating with the gunman in that Black Impala, and we know that the gunman in that Black Impala were acting on this information that you and Zay were feeding him from the cruise to target Julio, down to the point where you knew exactly, the gunman knew exactly what seat he was seated in. You know who sees what seat Julio's seated in? Yep. The cruise. The silver cruise you're in when you're driving by it.
Can you start talking, baby?
I just answered
No,
that.
you have not. Can you not answer?
I don't got to answer that. I told you.
Well,
don't miss this opportunity to save your life.
Tell me how what I know, y'all. Tell me I'm lying.
He's lying.
Let me ask you something.
Fucking lying, and you know you're lying.
How serious do you think this is?
Doing 5K, girl, people houses.
We answer that question. How serious do you think
phone
this is?
records. Man, you lying.
I can tell you it's the most serious thing that has ever been happening.
Even the Tesla got the 4K.
Today is going to be the most serious day you have ever had in your lifetime. I can't even stress that enough to you, how serious today is.
She really think she gang,
You're
y'all.
21 years old.
She
You
gang,
want to give me the
cuz.
opportunity to explain this to us.
She gang,
What
cuz.
else? We have more on you
You think she
than
gang,
anybody
cuz.
else in that crew that
She was the
came down
shit,
here. You
cuz.
know why?
Yeah, right.
Because you're experiencing these things, you left your phone on, your phone communicated with the cell phone towers, giving your exact location the entire time. All right? Your boyfriend,
I'm tired of y'all
he is
giving time to
screwed.
the break.
You just identified himself. Did you go to the... You don't know a lot. The problem is, you don't understand that those cell phone records seal your deal. I'm not talking about phone calls. I'm talking about it puts you every single place of the murder.
You don't have any explanation for why you were in the car at the scene of the murder.
For food. Obviously,
You were looking for food in a hotel parking lot where Julio was
turn
living out?
around, obviously.
Okay. So you turn around in the parking lot.
The maps take you around. Like, what do you mean?
She making up
You
stories.
don't think that, like, I know you're not experiencing how court goes, but you know, again, the jury judges, you don't think when they hear the story that you and Zay are in the silver car in the parking lot, feet away from where Julio gets gunned down?
What gotta do with us?
You have to understand how that looks. Just because you are pulling a trigger doesn't mean
I know
that.
that, but I'm saying.
You ever heard of an accomplice, a term accomplice?
Here's the thing, okay. I'm gonna try to break this down super simple, okay? Did you see the Black Impala there with you at different places? Okay. So let me explain something else about this Black Impala. You You and this black come from Jacksonville, all the way to Tampa together. You guys pass where the license plate reader is. There's cameras all over the place on the interstate. Tow trucks have them. They record every single license plate that comes.
There, cuz. She gang in that bit, cuz. She sticking to her story, gang. She said she wasn't in the car. Come on, man. Over. Man, that's part of it's like he gotta get his booty buzzed.
So take your license plate address or camera that takes pictures of license plates, okay? The license, here's a camera, okay? You're going down the interstate right here, and here's a car. Here's a Chevy Cruze, picture taken, get the license plate. Right behind it is another car, picture taken. That means those two cars are together. No, it means those two cars are traveling together at the exact same time at multiple places of the state, coming from Jacksonville to Tampa. And you're going to tell me, huh? Does that make sense to you? The fact, did you see the black Impala?
Look how get mad. I know you like kind of have got to play no costume. Like they white, they don't know what's going on. You with the gang, cuz.
You're not sure. Was everybody staying in your Airbnb other than you, Zay, and Zay's little brother? Was there anybody else staying in that Airbnb? You weren't in the room all the time. You came out of the room and you went places. Was there anybody in that Airbnb other than you, Zay, and his little brother? Did you go into the front door of the Airbnb and let anybody else in another door of the Airbnb be in the back door? Did you go to the parking lot of Teasers with your boyfriend, Zay, and decide to not go in the club? Because it's packed? Because it was packed? Can you tell me why you were wearing a COVID mask in that parking lot?
I'm sick, I'm pregnant. People drinking, smoking.
Can you tell me why you don't have a mask on in other places?
I'm not.
You're in a car with a guy you don't even know in the McDonald's drive-thru and you don't have a mask
That's
on.
not a bunch of people who are smoking. If you go into a club, remember?
Your first line was, I don't want to get sick because I'm pregnant.
That's what
Could
I said.
a guy you don't even know a foot away from you in the McDonald's drive-thru
Okay.
get you sick?
Cool.
You were at,
The way over here.
before you left Jacksonville, you stopped at Isaiah's little brother's house, okay? And we tracked from his house, all the way from his house, all the way down the highway, past the license plate readers, the Silver Cruze, and the Black Impala, all the way to the Airbnb, all the way to Teasers, and where Fulio's performing his first show, all the way to Truth 18, where Fulio's going for his after party, all the way to the homicide scene. Look at this. All the way. No, but explain it to me. Explain to me how your Black Impala in your car, all the way from Isaiah's little brother's house, from Jacksonville, all the way to here. You think that's a coincidence?
What that mean?
That Isaiah's
You
little
cut that
brother's
man up to
car,
get killed.
because that's
You
his car,
killed that man.
traveling
Because
with
he
your
died.
car.
I'm supposed to know who car it is. I don't know.
That's a lot.
Not my people. Is that kin to me?
You were at his house before you came down to Jacksonville.
That's not kin to me.
You were at his house before you came down to
That's
Jacksonville.
not kin to me.
Were you at his house before you came down
I
to
just
Jacksonville?
said that's not kin to me.
That's not answering the question. It's a yes or no question. Were you at his house before you came down to
I
Jacksonville?
took Pastor Wells.
So you were at a house. Was there Black Impala there?
No. So the car and driveway.
Did you want to pull something else in?
I pulled pull up the ring, I can't remember right now. I wish you could see how important this was. I really do.
I see you.
I don't think you do.
I do.
No, you didn't. No, you don't. If you knew how important this was, you'd have tears coming down your face. You'd be telling everybody everything that happened. You're not.
I put it to get out.
Okay, this is everybody leaving Airbnb. That's Isaiah, right? He's talking to the Uber driver, right? Can you answer? Is that with you, your boyfriend? There you are. So tell me, in your favorite jean jacket, in your favorite jean pants.
Not that, that she never
Is
could
that
be
you
guilty.
usually walking out of there?
I left her way out of
Is that
it.
saying
Guilty.
you? You don't know?
She's hurt. Look her head. She hurt, Chad. She hurt. Look. She hurt. She hurt, Chad.
Is it making it easier for you?
She's not even looking at it.
Who's that?
Look. Look. Boom. Got her. She hurt. She hurt, Chad.
When your severe asthma says you can't,
hurts.
Tespire says you can. Tespire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over that helps you prevent attacks and relieve asthma symptoms. Tespire is not a rescue medication.
Look. Go on, look at it now.
Is that his little brother?
Look. You did last year you were with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you the same things because there's
You
simple
did last
questions.
year you were with him.
You're not answering at all. Like the part that I'm struggling with is how I'm gonna explain to your mother and your father that you want to throw away your life for sake. No, you are. You're looking down the barrel of a first-degree murder charge. Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes.
Listen to me. You don't understand what's going to happen after we walk out of this room. You're not going home.
Hey, she said the
No. I don't understand you're not going home. Do you think you get a bond on a first-degree murder charge?
Delusional. She about to
You get pushed down. You don't get pushed down.
Trying to
So this is a process, and this is how it comes out, okay?
could have been through that shit.
So when you get charged with first-degree murder,
Go by
you
her
go
way. No, she want to play.
You go to jail here, and then we transfer you to Tampa. And then you sit in jail in Tampa between 2 to 4 years.
I'm pregnant.
During those 2 to 4 years, you're waiting for
You're
trial.
like a motherfucking college girl. I'm no damn well.
Generally, you find a public defender because you probably don't have money for a real attorney, because a real attorney is about $200,000 for a case like this. That's just what it costs. Then you go to trial. And then in trial, we show the video of you at the 2 places, the only 2 places in Tampa that Julio goes to. Then we show you in the car you're in, because we have the car you're in, immediately afterwards, pulling into the scene where he is brutally gunned down by 3 masked men. And then you flee, and you go back to the Airbnb. That is what's shown to the jury. The video evidence, with phone records, with your lack of a statement to us explaining what you're doing in Tampa, no.
So my name was there.
And I'm telling you, no, it doesn't fly. That doesn't get you out.
I don't know what more you
No. And then what happens is the jury comes back and they say guilty. That's what they say. You get life in prison. You go to prison. You live the rest of your life with another woman in a cell the size of this room, with a steel toilet in the corner with no door around it, and a little tiny sink above it.
You don't
That is
care.
your life every single day. Gross 187. You follow him on Instagram? Mm-hmm. Runs with 1200. Friends with Zay and ATK. You know we have your whole Instagram.
We have all of it, dude. We got your Instagram, we got your fucking iCloud, we got all of it. I'm a week away from reading every single text message you sent on your phone the entire time. All of it. This case is only, right now we're at the point, but this case is only going to get stronger and stronger and stronger against you. I'm going to read every message you sent. I'm going to see every photo and video on your that's on your device. I'm going to know all of your Instagram posts, all of it. Again, but here, listen to me. I'm going to get to present all of that to the jury, and you know what the jury is going to hear from your side? It's happening right now. This is it. This is your moment. The only thing that the jury is going to get to hear from you is the story you're putting down here right now.
Let me break it down for you one more time, just to see what it goes. So you send Rashad's girlfriend an Instagram message that you need to... You sure you didn't picture?
You make arrangements to try to book the Airbnb in
I
Tampa.
said girlfriend, I didn't text a girlfriend.
No, you Instagram message.
No, I did not.
An Instagram message came from your account.
So how do you know you didn't message his girlfriend if you don't know Rashad? How do you know Rashad's girlfriend is?
No, girlfriend, that's what I'm saying.
We just said that, okay?
Girl, I
No, but
girlfriend, that's what I'm saying.
I am just, listen, I'm just gonna throw a couple facts out here for you, okay? You sent an Instagram message to a woman who is the girlfriend of Rashad. Whether you know Rashad or not, doesn't matter. You sent,
Actually, it doesn't even matter who is her girlfriend or not. It doesn't matter who. You sent a message. You sent a message asking for Airbnb to book in Tampa. And Airbnb, listen to me. I don't care. It doesn't. It's regardless. You're missing the point. You sent a message, okay, asking for an Airbnb to book for us. Those are the specific. We need you to book us. Us, right? So you and multiple people, right? And then when the Airbnb gets booked, we find out. That's fine. I'm tired of showing this girl because that's fine. You made arrangement for an Airbnb to be booked for us, right? And then at that Airbnb, we have the gentleman who was driving the Impala, Isaiah. We have Isaiah's little brother. You know, you let him, the gang in through the back door. You don't see how helping arrange an Airbnb, opening the back door for them, allowing Isaiah to use your phone. You know what I'm saying? Putting on a COVID mask while you're at all the locations that Julio's at. You know what I'm saying? You were within line of sight. The video proves it. Julio's car is parked in front of teachers, and you're within line of sight. You and Isaiah.
You can take her handcuffs off her because...
Okay.
Got him.
You want to order anything? You're fine? Everything I was going to have to sit on that side. I just want to stick her head in, but not keeping her head on.
Check out. Check out, y'all.
Yes, they can. All right, afternoon recess.
All right.
I didn't want to repair. Check out. You're guilty, bitch. That shit ain't funny. Y'all laughing like y'all getting away with shit, but y'all not. Y'all not losing. Y'all losing. They cut you all kind of lies, and they allow y'all to be sad. She just said it's not funny, baby.
Detective Ramos, are there different strategies and tactics that you are trained on when conducting an interview, an interrogation of a homicide suspect?
Yes, many.
During the course of that interview, we saw that you showed several videos and pieces of actual evidence from the case. Is that correct?
Correct.
What sort of strategy or tactic were you taking when you were interviewing the defendant, in this case, Miss Alicia Andrews?
What I was trying to do was provide as much information for the defendant to be able to make an informed decision in her thought process.
This ain't no
I
game.
didn't want to exclude anything and not have her have all the pieces of the puzzle before she made her decision in what to say.
And what was the date of this interview again?
July 9th, 2024.
So still very soon in this particular investigation, is this correct?
Yes, we were still getting stuff in on a daily basis.
And as of the date of your interview with the defendant, had any of the shooters, the ones carrying the firearms, been arrested at that point?
No.
At any point, had her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, prior to that interview, had he been arrested, had probable cause been developed to make an arrest for the homicide of Charles Jones?
No.
And why were you emphasizing the consequences of that particular result of the evidence that you had in the case at that point to Miss Andrews?
I had the information that she had never been arrested before and obviously hasn't been through this process before. So again, it's you know, it were me in that situation. I want to provide as much information to somebody who doesn't have experience with this so they can make an informed decision.
I want to ask you about some of the items that you were showing her. That first video that you showed her, what video was that?
The Ring camera footage from the Airbnb that the defendant stayed at.
Is that the same video that we've shown here today in court?
Yes, it is, ma'am.
And did she identify herself in that Airbnb video?
Yes, she did.
At some point, did you show her a video of the McDonald's?
Yes.
Did you ask her who was the driver?
Yes.
Did she ever, in the entirety of your interview, provide you with the driver's name?
No.
Did you ask her about why she was wearing the COVID mask?
Yes.
And what did she say in reference to the mask?
Two separate things. At first, she said that she was worried about getting sick because of her pregnancy status, and then the second thing was that she uses it to block the smoke at clubs.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit number 78, the McDonald's video. At some point, did you confront her with being in the driver with the car at the McDonald's?
Yes.
Who's that at the window in that silver Chevy Cruze?
Co-defendant Davion Murphy.
Okay, can you take a look and watch what he's doing? Can you tell us what he's doing?
He appears to be smoking a Black and Mild.
All right.
Did you also ask her about the teasers video?
Yes.
And specifically, was there statements made during that interview about what she did when she was there?
Yes.
Okay. What did she say specifically she was doing there?
She said she went to the Teasers Club potentially to patronize it, to go inside, and claimed that she went up to the bouncer at the front door, asked how much it was to get in, and after hearing the price, they decided not to go into the club.
Did you confront her with the video footage at the Teasers video?
Yes.
And after you had told her that she never did that, did her reason change as to why she didn't go in?
No.
Did you also talk to her about the Truth 18 video?
Yes.
MedVet is 24/7 emergency and specialty veterinary care for the curveballs you don't see coming. Because life happens, and when it's serious, sudden, or
Gone up to the bouncer and inquired about going in there as well.
She
And
lied.
did she ever go into the Truth 18, up those stairs that lead up to
Nope.
Truth 18?
No, she did not.
Have any contact with any of the bouncers or employees that were inside of the Truth 18?
No, ma'am.
At some point, did you show her the cell phone mapping on your computer in that interview room with her?
Yes, I did.
And what was the point of doing that?
Again, just trying to get her all the information so she can make an informed decision.
Did you show her photographs of Sean Gathright?
Yes, I did.
Did you pull them up on your computer, on your laptop, and ask her whether or not she knew who this person was?
Yes, I did.
I show you States Exhibit 36A, States Exhibit 36B. Is 36A the photograph that you showed her and pulled up on your laptop?
Yes.
And did she say
He
or
cut
give
his
you
hair.
any information
He
as
cut
to
it out.
his
Look,
identity?
he cut
She
it out.
said she had no idea who this was.
She went
At
back
some
home and
point,
told him
who did
everything
she
with the
say she
detective
was
had on
staying
him.
at the
Look, he cut his
Airbnb
hair.
She said the only people staying at the Airbnb were her boyfriend Isaiah Chance and who she referred to as his little brother.
Did she ever identify who the little brother was?
No.
When you showed her that photograph, States Exhibit 36B, did she ever say she knew anything about him?
No.
And did she say could she identify who was in 36B?
And she said she didn't know.
How long is the trip from SeanGathright's house to that Airbnb?
Approximately 3 to 4 hours.
How long was she in Tampa at
Seven.
that, I'm sorry to
I'm sorry,
interrupt.
go ahead.
From the time when she arrives at the Airbnb until the time that she leaves the next day?
Approximately 17 hours.
When you brought up the name of the victim, his rapper name in this case,
She started laughing.
Julio Charles Jones, did she indicate any sort of knowledge of him?
No.
I want to ask you about her boyfriend Isaiah Chance and his nickname. At the beginning of that interview, did you specifically ask her, when you're talking to her, refer to him as his nickname Gutta?
I did.
What was her response to you when you were referring to him with that name?
She asked why we were calling him that and then told us that that's not what she knows him by.
At that point of your interview, did you, had Detective Drabeck, did Detective Drabeck with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, did he interview the defendant before or after you?
After.
In your interview with the defendant and Sergeant Campbell, was Drabeck in that interview at all?
No.
Was he tasked with questioning the defendant in regards to the first-degree homicide that occurred in Tampa?
No.
Was that solely your responsibility?
Correct.
And was it clear to the defendant that you were questioning her in reference to the homicide?
Correct.
And when you brought up any details about gang activity, did the defendant indicate or provide you any knowledge or background into that?
No.
Were you aware at the time when she said that she didn't know or understand why you were calling her boyfriend Gutta, that she had 2 tattoos of Gutta on her body?
I was not.
Did she ever show you or acknowledge to you that she had a tattoo of Gutta down the chest, down the center of her chest?
No, she did not.
Did she ever tell you or acknowledge or show to you in that interview or before or after the interview that she also had Gutta tattooed on the side of her ear?
No, she did not.
When you were, did you question her in depth about the type of car that she rode in, the Black Impala?
Yes.
Did you and Sergeant Campbell also question her about whether or not she had seen a Black Impala either at Teasers or Truth 18?
Correct.
Based on the video evidence in this case, is it clear that she drove or rode, that she rode in a Black Impala, the Black Impala in this case, from Sean Gathright's house in Jacksonville all the way down to the Airbnb in Tampa?
She did.
it's been marked for identification, states exhibit 112, A, B, and C. Take a look at these still shots that were taken from the video. And did you receive a video clip for this time period from the Vivint security camera from Sean Gathright?
It's all connected. From my fingertips, all possibility unfolds. PCB strength becomes my own. That edge I'm stepping into, PCbility. PCB Bank.
Start your day with Cultural Women's 4-in-1 Probiotic, specially formulated for women by women to provide complete feminine care day after busy day. Cultural Probiotics, every day, every body.
Specifically in this shot, he has an item in his right arm that's consistent in appearance to a pistol with an extended magazine inserted in it.
Okay, and what does the extended magazine do?
The extended magazine increases the capacity of the amount of bullets you can carry, so typically doubling the amount of bullets.
Your Honor, at this time, we introduce into evidence states exhibit 85A and B.
Any objection?
She guilty.
Judge, we introduce into evidence states exhibit 85A and B.
Any objection? Admitted.
She looking to see what they talking about. Why she put her head
Your
down?
investigation,
What?
did you obtain the Instagram information of the victim in this case, Charles
You gotta live her
Jones?
life in jail for the rest
Show
of her
you
life
who's
because she
been
guilty.
Entered into evidence states exhibit 85A. And again, is this just a business certificate from Instagram showing that these records are kept in the normal course of business?
Correct.
I'm going to show 85B. The records from Instagram, does it show an account identifier? Who is that? Let me enlarge it for you.
Julio,
that's
Julio.
the victim's rapper name, Julio.
Okay. And then down here, the definition that he provided for name,
ESPN 98.
and then what is his vanity name that displays on his Instagram account?
Julio.
Okay, is it Julio_Julio?
Correct.
Just at this time, we're going to introduce into evidence states exhibit 86A through C, 87, and 88.
Any objection?
Judge, we introduce into evidence 86A through C, 87, and 88.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
Okay, admitted.
Detective, as part of your investigation, did you also get the records of the defendant, Alicia Andrews, her Instagram record?
Yes.
Show you 86A. Again, is this the business certificate saying that these records are kept named Tarnisha, is that correct?
Correct.
And then what is the response from the defendant's Instagram?
Okay.
And then what is the response from the person identified as Tarnisha?
I can't see
Oh,
the
I'm
rest of
sorry, I
that.
apologize. You see that now.
Why wait a week, question mark?
And then I'm going to show you on the bottom of this page who the author is. And again, is that the defendant's account?
Yes, it is.
Then I'm going to go to the next page. And then can you please tell us what her response is on July 6th of 2024 at 102 UTC?
To make sure no police sitting around
Okay. And then what is her next response?
before I go there.
And then what is the response from Tarnisha?
Oh, well, come tomorrow. We'll come tomorrow, have them bring you.
And then what is the response from the defendant's Instagram account?
Okay,
And then what is her next one from Tarnisha?
you should have had her bring you earlier.
And then what is the response from the defendant's Instagram account?
Yeah, but I didn't have my clothes, would have had to come way back, so I just waited.
Okay. And then what is her next response?
It appears an attachment was sent.
And I'm going to go down here to July 6th of 2024 at 1:06 UTC time. What does Tarnisha say at this point?
Did you get your phone?
And then what is it shown that she's doing at this point at 1:06 UTC time?
Sending an attachment.
And what is the response from the defendant's Instagram?
LMAO, he jumping so hard.
And then what is her next response?
And no, the lady said, the detective said we have to wait, but IG until his charge dropped. But that's weird. It was only a resisting arrest.
And then again, at the very bottom of the page, does it show that the next message is again coming from the defendant's Instagram account?
Correct.
And what is that response at 1:09 UTC time?
And no, the lady said the detective says we have to wait, but IG until his charge dropped, but that's weird. It was only a resisting arrest.
And does it show parens edited?
Yes,
Does that reflect that it was changed and resent an edited version?
correct.
And then at July 6, 2024, at 1:10 UTC's time, what is Tarnisha's response?
Well, let them keep that phone.
And then I'm going to jump down here to July 6 of 2024 at 1:11 UTC time. And what is the response from the defendant's Instagram account?
Yes, that's what I said, LMAO. It was a whole different one. Oh, well.
Then I'm going to jump ahead to July 9th of 2024 at 16:37 UTC time. And again, what was the date when you interviewed the defendant?
July 9th.
And can you tell us what at 16:37 UTC time, what Tarnisha is sending to the defendant's Instagram account?
My mom said get someone to drop you off to McDonald's. She will come.
And what is the response from the defendant?
They love McDonald's.
She at work.
And then what is her next response at 17:10?
They go eat McDonald's before they do the drill. Gotta have
And
Mickey
no,
D's,
the
y'all.
mom got the car. She went to work.
And then what is Tarnisha's
You gotta have Mickey D to
response
drop off the
at
people back off by the spot. Mickey D's,
17:10
y'all.
UTC time?
Well, this is why you should have come Saturday or Sunday when no one is working. Like you said, you didn't come.
And then down here to 17:11:34 UTC time, what does Tarnisha say at this point?
Just try to come later, or she said she will meet you at McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Okay, and then what does she say?
Nobody motherfucker, they
Tarnisha,
love
on
McDonald's.
Tarnisha's Instagram at 22:35.
Police here looking for you.
Get interested.
And what is the response from the defendant's Instagram response at 23:35 13 UTC.
Where are they at now?
And then what is the response from Tarnisha's Instagram?
Waiting.
And then her next response at 2316 UTC,
Outside.
still on July 9th.
Outside.
And then what is the
Okay.
defendant's response from her?
Stock up on
Girl,
seasonal favorites.
cutthroat.
Specs. Cheers to savings.
She go on the drill. She cutthroat, y'all. Gotta watch this. She cutthroat.
A thumbs up.
And then what is her next response at
Oh, never mind.
1826 UTC time?
Oh, never mind.
And then what is the response from the
What you mean?
defendant's Instagram account at 2318?
WIM or what you mean?
And then what is the next response?
I
don't-
don't see them no more.
And again, that was from Tarnisha's Instagram.
Correct.
And then what is the response from the defendant's Instagram?
Up a little bit.
Oh, I apologize.
They somewhere waiting, probably.
She's smart. She ain't dumb, y'all.
And did you look at the time period from her Instagram account on June 22nd of 2024?
Yes.
And can you tell us, I'm going to put this on here. Is this what was posted to her account, and can you give us the time?
Yes, so it's June 23rd at 2:01 UTC, so that would have been Saturday, June 22nd at 10:01 p.m., a few hours after they arrived at the Airbnb.
And is that a screenshot from her Instagram? Let me go down here a little bit.
Yes.
And is it somebody, can you tell us what is being posted?
It appears to be a product of a Pandora bracelet. Them Pandora necklaces be looking so cute.
So whoever has the custody of the phone at this point is posting jewelry, is that correct?
Correct.
And then I'm going to show, oh, that's it. Did you also, in the course of your investigation, get the Instagram records of the co-defendant, Isaiah Chance?
Yes.
I'm going to show you States Exhibit 87. What's that?
Business certification from Meta.
What he got? Let's see Isaiah Chance, y'all. Let's see his messages to her.
Can you tell us what is the account identifier for Isaiah
Letter Z.
Chance's Instagram?
Gutta Zay.
Gotta say, that's him, y'all.
Is there
Told y'all.
also an email address associated with Isaiah Chance's
Gotta say,
Instagram account?
42 at gmail.com.
GuttaZay24@gmail.com.
And what is his vanity name on his Instagram account?
Gotta say.
Did you look at the records?
Gotta say, man, got some good pipe, cause she created on some gotta
Yes,
say.
I did.
Which he don't want her. He used the brainwash. He kept his other bitches, the one that he loved, right. He kept her public. He kept her the crash dummy, cause you could see she a crash dummy. Took his call. That's his home, I believe they got, yeah.
Detective, can you tell us what is being shown on this from the defendant's, from Isaiah Chance's Instagram account?
This is a photograph from a crime scene in Jacksonville where one of the members of the gangs was murdered.
His homeboy.
And who was the person that was murdered?
I can't recall this specific one at this time.
And when was that posted on Isaiah Chance's Instagram?
June 5th, 2024 at 2324 UTC.
And what does it say when it's posted?
There was a comment with it, you and be playing the game no more, question mark.
then can I ask you what is being shown in this from the Isaiah Chance's Instagram account? Let me,
Beta chat.
are you familiar with this posting from Isaiah Chance's Instagram account?
Yes, this was made from his account on the day of the homicide, at approximately 6:13 a.m., so less than 2 hours after the homicide. It's a picture he posted of Bill Belichick, the famous Patriot coach, with the hands up emoji.
This live,
Are you
y'all.
also
We doing this
familiar
shit
with
live.
This posting from Isaiah Chance's Instagram account?
Look,
Yes, it's another post that Isaiah Chance's Instagram account made on the day of the homicide.
Okay. And do you know who the individuals are that are in this photograph?
Yes, behind the ghost emoji to the right is a co-defendant Isaiah Chance, and then the gentleman on the left is Tilly, his friend that was killed.
yeah, Big Tilly. Want to make a joke to somebody count? Well, girl set up Tilly to get arrested in jail. Yep. Just tell you out there had it ain't for them boys. Don't even making fun of somebody getting killed.
For 14:31 UTC, so it would have been around 10:31 a.m., 4 hours after the homicide.
4 hours after the homicide. See?
And are you also familiar with this posting from the Isaiah Chance's Instagram account?
Yes.
And what does it say?
If it ain't Don Julio, don't pass me no bottle.
And when was this posted?
On the day of the homicide, June 23rd, 2024, 14:29 hours, so 10:29 a.m.
And are you familiar with this person, Will Go Crazy?
Yes, someone from Jacksonville involved with the gangs as well.
Do you remember what his real name is?
I can't recall at this time.
How you can't recall none of the game, man? I believe you don't want to do it because they don't want them to know that they got them on together. That's why.
Instagram account, is that correct?
Correct.
What is State's Exhibit 88 show?
Business certifications from Meta.
Uh-oh. Sean Gathright.
And part of the Instagram, did you get when searches were done for certain people on Instagram from Rashad Murphy's account?
Yes.
Oh, Rashard.
And can you see whose account that he had selected?
Yes, Duda Strap, Julio Fulio, and Him Smoke.
Let's start with Julio Fulio. When was it that he was searching for Julio Fulio on his account for his profile?
June 23rd, 2024 at 12:39 UTC, 8:39 a.m., approximately 4 hours after the murder.
So, and then, are you familiar with who has the username Him Smokey?
No.
And then is Charles Jones Julio Fulio, is his account, again, there's a timestamp on Rashad Murphy's Instagram account?
Yes.
And when was that done?
June 23rd, 2024, 11:52 UTC, so the correct time would have been 7:52 a.m.
They're just showing the messages of them. I want to see. I'm gonna do that when they get on trial. They're not on trial, so I'm gonna go ahead and pepper this shit. You run about up. They're not on trial. They might be on. They're not on trial right now.
Or look for,
So approximately 8:10 a.m., several hours after Mr. Jones was killed.
and again, what is it for the record?
A screenshot of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick celebrating something.
How about they the goat? They the goat to kill him. That didn't mean it'll go to killing. If Tom Brady would go to football, it'll go rough, it'll go to killing.
When was this posted to Rashad Murphy's Instagram account?
This was posted around the same time, June 23rd, 2024, at 12:18 UTC.
That's a little
so
brother.
8:18 a.m., several hours after the murder.
And do you recognize who's in this photograph that he's posted to his Instagram story?
I can't recall the name, but JSO told me this was another person who was
That's
killed
fast.
in the war between the two gangs.
That's fast. Not a war over with. No more killing. Everybody could go.
June 23rd,
That shit crazy, bro.
2024, after the homicide.
Yes.
What time?
1614 UTC, so approximately 2:14 p.m. The day of the murder.
And what does it say?
It's a black screen with Prosper and Junior G Day today with 187 babies.
Okay. Are you familiar with Prosper and Junior?
Yes, again, two members that were killed in the gang war some time ago.
Okay. Do you remember who they are?
Prosper was a long time ago. I can't recall the names at this time. I'm sorry.
And then this was posted on June 24th of 2024 on Rashad Murphy's Instagram.
Yes.
And is there a song that is playing with this particular posting?
My
I
rifle.
believe so, yes.
And what is the title of that?
I'm going to pay you back for that one.
And then if I turn this way, can you see what he is taking or what he's posting to his Instagram?
Yes.
And what is the title of it?
This is the Rifleman's Creed from the United States Marine Corps.
When was this posted to Rashad Murphy's Instagram?
June 25th, 2024, 022 UTC, so it would have been approximately 8:22 p.m. on the 24th, the day after the murder.
J. Breeze.
Again, is this another song he's posting to his account?
Yeah, this is J. Breezy's Psyching Out that was released post the murder of Mr. Jones.
Okay. And are you familiar with who J. Breezy is?
Yes, I am.
Who is that?
Jacory Rivers, a prominent 1200 rapper, a rival gang member of the victim.
Then when was this posted to Rashad Murphy's Instagram account?
June 25th, 2024, around the same time.
Okay, and another song that he's posting to his account?
Yes, this one's from WAPO with the Choppa, another prominent 1200 gang member.
1200, Whopper Chopper.
Make breakups crust easy.
What's up, guys? Russ here. I'm super excited to tell you guys about the new movie, Sarah's Oil.
God,
Yeah,
give
you
me
look
that
for
land
bro.
for a
They don't
reason.
get what I got used. He wanted to be down so bad. He wanted to be gang so bad.
Yes.
So now look at him.
And did they send you the driver's license of the individual that set up the account?
Yes.
And is that part of what? Friday
Check 'em out.
before this homicide occurred?
Correct.
And did you know?
That clothes on he did the drill
types of
in.
pants that he's
Boy,
wearing?
crazy.
Yeah, these are still shots from a video. I got to watch the whole video. There does appear to be a tear at the left knee there, and then the boots and the belt and hoodie appear to be consistent with
Check 'em
the
out.
clothing worn by the pistol shooter.
Which is reflected in State's Exhibit 101.
Look his clothes. Same boots, everything. But she don't know.
For identification,
You know.
states Exhibit 90B. Is that a
Yeah,
fair and
what she
accurate
writing?
photograph?
I
of
want
the
to see that
defendant
notepad.
taken after the incident?
I hold the,
Here at this
oh
time,
yeah,
introduced
sticky
into
stick.
evidence
All
states
right.
Exhibit 90B.
Any objection?
No objection.
Okay, admitted.
This photograph was taken in Jacksonville, is that correct? I'm showing you 90B.
It's a booking photograph. I'm not sure if it's from Jacksonville or the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, one of them.
Detective, did you take, we've talked a lot about the cell phone records of Isaiah Chance, of the defendant, and of some of the co-defendants. Did you also, as part of your investigation into this case, obtain the cell phone records of some of the people that were with the victims group, Charles Jones?
Yes, I pulled call detail records for some of them.
Okay, and I'm going to show you it's been marked for identification. And did you do a subpoena in order to get those records?
Yes.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 113. Is this a photograph? I'm not a photograph. Is this the records belonging to Aaliyah Albritton's call detail records?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, we've introduced into evidence State's Exhibit 113.
Any objection?
No objection.
Admitted.
And the first page of these records is that of this homicide of Charles Jones.
No.
Your Honor, may I have one moment?
Yes.
She tired hearing all that shit about her. She knows she guilty. She tired now. She tired hearing all that about her. She laughing right now. You're gonna be crying when they say you guilty because you down bad for that. Are you laughing like that's a game? You young, you naive. Stop acting like that. Be a woman. Check your consequences. You did the crime, baby. Do the time. So you're gonna laugh your way out of it and look innocent and man, you guilty. You know you guilty. Come tell why you guilty, Alicia. You went out there, you lied, so you don't know the people. You went out there with them. You ride with them McDonald's.
Detective
You
Ramos,
know
just
you
a
in a
few more
fucking
questions on
Airbnb
Mr.
with them.
McCray
Tell
and
us
his
hey,
firearm. Were you
think I'm going to
aware of
Airbnb
the
to after they
caliber
kill somebody.
of
I'm still
Tyson
hanging with
McCray's
them.
gun?
You know.
I believe 9mm.
Okay. Would looking at
I'm
your
sorry, one might have been a 41, might have been, there was two guns. Yeah.
okay. Do you remember that there were two guns? Is that correct?
Correct.
One came from the car, and then one came from Mr. McCray.
Sustained. Rephrase.
Do you remember specifically which gun Typhon McCray had?
I believe his was the 40 caliber.
Okay. And was there any .40 caliber shell casings that were found from the crime scene?
No.
Do you remember or did you see or review any photographs of the magazine that was taken from Typhon McCray's person?
Yes.
And what was your memory as to whether or not that magazine was fully loaded?
I believe there was only a few rounds in it, or I can't recall at this time the exact count.
Okay. All right, I don't have anything further. We'll pass the witness.
Oh.
Okay, cross.
Cross.
Pardon me? Yep.
Uh-oh, they ready for, let's see the cross, y'all. Let's see the cross. That's not funny. Life is not funny. Stop acting like that. It's not funny. And I don't know why the lawyer got y'all. That shit is not funny. I'm sorry. It's not funny. This man, Fulio, I know Fulio did a lot of shit wrong. Don't get me wrong. Because if you'd have been guilty, you'd have been the same way with him. I'm biased. I'm not biased. I'm not biased, but you laughing. That shit not funny, man. This man, don't. Not live, y'all. We caught up. We caught up. It's over with. What this say, video show? It's over with, y'all.
Texas roads are a battlefield. Dodging, the weaving, the honking,
Give me,
people acting like blinkers are optional.
Were there 2 other locations that you were aware of that the victim had been?
Yes.
And what were those 2 locations?
Those 2 locations were prior to Homestead Suites. It was a after-hours nightclub called Truth 18, and then before Truth 18, the first club that the victim went to was a strip club, Teasers Gentlemen's Club.
And did you also look at the victim Charles Jones' Instagram feed to see if they posted anything on that day, September 22nd, leading up to September 23rd, 2024, in the early morning hours?
I did.
You specifically looked at his Instagram feed?
Yes, his stories feed.
And when you were looking at his stories feed on Instagram, is there, at that time, do you actually record that?
Yeah, I screen recorded it and then documented everything I observed.
Why did you screen record it?
Because the stories feeds on Instagram, they basically delete after 24 hours.